Hello everyone, welcome to our Meetings Assistance for Jehovah's Witnesses channel. I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we will prepare for the book study, Learning from the Bible, for the week of July 28th to August 3rd. This week, we will study Lesson 4 and Lesson 5. So, let's get started. Lesson 4. He becomes so angry that he kills his brother. Question 1. What were the names of Adam and Eve's first two sons? Adam and Eve's first two sons were named Cain and Abel. Cain was the firstborn and worked the land, while Abel was a shepherd. Question 2. Why did Cain kill his brother? Cain killed Abel because Jehovah accepted Abel's offering but not his own. Cain became very angry, and although Jehovah warned him to control his anger, he didn't listen. Eventually, Cain attacked Abel and killed him. Additional comments. Cain's reaction to being rejected by God shows how emotions, when not controlled, can lead to destructive decisions. In Genesis 4:6-7, Jehovah warns Cain, "If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at the door." This verse illustrates how anger can lead to transgression if not addressed properly. In Matthew 5:24, we are taught that before presenting our offering to God, we must make peace with those we are in conflict with. This principle of reconciliation highlights the importance of healing our human relationships so that our prayers and offerings may be pleasing to God. Hebrews 11:4 says, "By faith Abel offered to God a better sacrifice than Cain." Abel is remembered for his faith and obedience, which was viewed positively by God. This verse emphasizes the importance of offering our best to God, which goes beyond just offerings, but also includes the attitude and heart behind them. Lesson 5. Noah's Ark. Question 1. Why did Jehovah bring the flood? Jehovah decided to bring the flood because humanity had become corrupt and was living wickedly. People were violent, and the rebellious angels were also contributing to this corruption. Jehovah could not allow this to continue, so he decided to purify the earth with the flood. Question 2. What did Jehovah tell Noah to do? Jehovah instructed Noah to build an ark, a large wooden vessel, to save his family and the animals. Noah was to follow the exact instructions given by Jehovah to ensure the ark was strong enough to withstand the flood and that the animals could survive. Additional comments. In Genesis 6:5, it is mentioned that Jehovah saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth. This reflects how humanity had reached a point of total corruption, where their thoughts and actions were entirely evil. This passage underscores the need for divine judgment to restore order and justice. Genesis 6:22 says, Noah did everything just as God commanded him. Noah's willingness to follow God's instructions, despite the disbelief of those around him, shows his faith and trust in Jehovah. His obedience is an example of how to act according to God's will even in times of adversity. In Matthew 24:38-39, it is mentioned that people were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the flood came. This highlights how, despite Noah's warnings, humanity ignored Jehovah's warning and continued living as though everything was normal, symbolizing the lack of spiritual preparedness for divine judgment. Genesis 6:19 indicates that Noah was to bring into the ark 2 of every living creature, to keep them alive with you. Through this instruction, Jehovah shows his mercy by preserving life amid the judgment, indicating that even in times of destruction, God seeks to preserve what is good and just. Well, these have been the practical answers for this week's congregation book study. I hope they will be very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.